So far, whenever you want to learn more about how a department or academic unit is, your only option is to go and ask a few people in person or talk to a few anonymous people on r/U of T. Hi, so my name is Maeve Ellis. I'm a student journalist here at the Varsity, and recently my co-author Makai Korshi and I embarked on a months-long data investigation. So we obtained over 40,000 rows of data reflecting almost every class that the Faculty of Arts and Sciences held over the last decade. So overall, the lowest ranked departments/academic units were statistics at the lowest, then mathematics, then pharmacology and toxicology. So it was really these large STEM adjacent programs that ended up doing the worst according to students. The highest ranked academic units were these really teensy tiny humanities centers. So the number one ranked was African Studies, followed by European and Eurasian Studies, Center for Diaspora and Transnational Studies, Center for Ethics, and then the Center for South Asian Studies. So another thing that we found was that there was a slight correlation between the size of the department/academic units and how well they did on the overall score. So as you can see, the Department of Statistics had 10,000 student enrollments in the 2023 to 2024 school year, and it was the worst rated department when it comes to overall score. And mathematics was the largest department at around 20,000 enrollments in that school year, and it had the second worst overall score. So I talked to students across these departments to try to see what is it about those that did really poorly and these humanities ones that did really amazingly.
And so what you often get is these huge class sizes. And when you have very large class sizes, I think it's hard for students to kind of have the same level of learning experience that they would get perhaps in other departments where, you have fewer people in your class, you get to socialize more with them, you get more face time with your professors.
Being a more tight-knit and smaller program, you really get to meet not only like fellow students that are in it and you get to know each other and help each other, but also the staff and the professors. Like, they're all amazing and they really take the time to get to know you.
And the main answer I got was that the people who signed up for these humanities courses are only there because they really love the subject matter. On the contrast, people in programs like statistics usually told me that they were only signed up for courses in that department because they wanted it to lead to a job after graduation.
I'm originally from Italy, and I just wanted a piece of my degree to feel closer to home and to coincide my interests with international relations and a more European focus.
Also, I saw in the Department of Mathematics that it was those first year calculus courses that really brought down the average of that department. So a lot of people were taking classes there because they had to take it as a prerequisite for like a life science program or something like that.
And I think the way forward, at least for the department, is really just providing more support. Like, you can scale up and you can hire more people, it just takes time. And we're slowly starting to see, I think, perceptions of the stats department get better. Of course, they're not like as great as they should be, but they're slowly starting to get better.
So overall, we're really proud of this investigation because it really does show the first ever public large-scale study about how tens of thousands of students have ranked these classes. And so I think it's really exciting that students now have this information in their own hands to get to choose what departments to sign up for, what courses to sign up for, and more.